Thanks for staying here on Joy News Desk. Let's focus on education now. And Ghanaian mathematician and first teacher to be shortlisted for the Global Teacher Prize has been named the Varkey Global Teacher Ambassador. Professor Sichofe S.E. Anku was among 50 finalists selected from 30,000 nominations and applications from 173 countries worldwide. This year's Global Teacher Prize was held in Dubai on Sunday, March 18, and the UK's Andrea Zafiraku was announced as the winner of the world's best teacher competition. She took away $1 million. The Global Teacher Prize was instituted to honor an exceptional teacher or exceptional teachers for their enormous and impactful contribution to the teaching profession. It's also to emphasize the importance of teachers and the roles they play in society. So Prof. Anku is back in Ghana to share his experience on that particular fateful night at that award ceremony. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you very much.
First off, I must say congratulations.
Thank
30,000 is quite a number, and if you shortlisted, that should be a great feeling.
Yeah, thank you.
Share your experience with us.
Yeah, my experience, first thing I have to say is when I went there, I didn't see any potholes. No potholes in Dubai. No scratches on any car. No garbage in the city. That's one thing I want to share with Ghanaians. So we can also keep our cities very clean. So apart from that, yes, like you said, we're about 33,000 entrants into the competition from about 173 countries. And they looked at what we do in our various countries for us to have impact on the children, and for that matter, to help education, grow in the country. So they look at what I have been doing, and out of the blues, by the grace of God, my academy, which is a Migasa Mathematics Academy, was selected. I, being the founder and the president, the chief executive, what I do was showcased, and with that, internationally, globally, they think out of the 33,000, I was, shortlisted to be part of the 50 top teachers globally. And for that, I've been made an ambassador. That's a Varkey Teacher Ambassador for education for the whole world.
Wow.
That's what it is.
Tell us about how that felt, being on the world stage with teachers from other parts of the world, many of them, advanced and developed, more advanced and developed than Ghana.
To me, it's a nice feeling for putting Ghana's name on the map, and for what we do here. It's unfortunate that maybe internally we don't value very much what I do, but externally they have seen it, and they think that out of all of them, I'm among the top 50 teachers in the whole world. And I think that's very useful, and I hope now I can share what I have with the whole Ghana, and that we shall make some progress out of it. Because many were coming to me to find out, when they heard my case, they wanted to know whether I can come and help them, establish what I did here, because I have a private mathematics academy. So they were wondering, how come? And I introduced what I call practical mathematics. And for that, what we do is we let students have hands-on activities in developing the concepts of mathematics, and then we try to relate the mathematics concept to real life. Because we make claims that I do all the time, that everything that we do contains mathematics. Everything. And I'm telling people to show me areas without mathematics. Every area of life has got mathematics.
Why do you think we don't appreciate that as a society? What is that thing that you have observed as probably the impediment to our understanding that, look, everything we really do is actually based on mathematics?
You see, a lot of them comes from ignorance, because we don't know. When we are taught mathematics, it's only theory. We don't relate the theoretical aspects to real life. So we don't see how mathematics plays roles in our lives. And I also claim that everybody can do mathematics. That's my experience. All those who come to me, they come either failing, but they come living to go and pass. So I don't see the problem of people saying mathematics is difficult. It is not difficult.
So are you faulting our educational system, the mode of education, especially in mathematics?
There is a lot of problem in mathematics. The way we teach mathematics, the teachers are part of it, the students are part, the textbooks are part, the curriculum is part of it. And I was advocating there that we need to change our curriculum to suit our demands as Ghanaians, as Africans. I remember I was asking for a platform for African teachers to get together to discuss the issues of education, especially mathematics, because like I said, everything we do contains mathematics. And the principles and methods of mathematics ensure the efficiency of the things we do. So we must make sure that mathematics use is everywhere. You know, proper use of mathematics. But we don't do that, and we find out so many people are failing. So what do? We've got to do something about it. So I introduced what I call practical mathematics. And with that even, I had a lot of opposition, a lot of challenges. It still continues. But that's what God put on my heart. And He has made it possible for me to do what I do. And when I do it, it succeeds. So I keep wondering, so what's the problem?
Where do you see us as a nation if we begin to take mathematics seriously or give it the attention that we need to? What do you foresee?
It will bring a lot of difference in the way we develop our country. Because I talk of mathematics for national education and development. And I keep talking about that. This year we had a National Mathematics Day. The theme was use of mathematics for national education and development. People who came saw what we can use mathematics for. And I keep telling people, if you look at all the developed countries, at the background of their development is mathematics. We want to go there. Why can't we use the mathematics to develop our country? And we need to change the curriculum. You see, there's a project they are giving us to go and undertake as Varkey Teacher Ambassadors. We call it, you know, Ed Tech. That's educational technology. We are asked to, you know, get 1 billion people into classrooms. All the 50, you know, teachers, Varkey teacher.
The shortlist
yes,
ambassadors.
must get 1 billion people into the classroom.
In your home countries or
all
across?
over 1 billion. So is it the 1 billionth child? That is the title of the project. So we must endeavor to make sure that from the countries we all
come together to that number one.
Yes,
That's
1
what I was saying, home country. Or you're expected to travel to other parts of the world to also get people in school?
I can go to other places.
Okay.
It depends on whether they invite me to come and do something for them. Already I have invitations from Uganda and Sierra Leone.
All right. You speak passionately about mathematics and where you want to see us as a country take the study to. But let's talk about being the Varkey ambassador. How has that changed your perspective about teaching or this whole experience in Dubai?
For me personally, I think it has only, you know, strengthened what I've been doing. It's not new to me because this is what I've been doing for some years now. And rather, what I've been doing has been endorsed. That's the way to go. So that's my excitement. And I only hope that Ghana, the authorities, would show more interest in what I do. Otherwise, other people want it. When they want it, I'll go and show it to them. Let them do it. And there's something I want to say here. You see, about the curriculum. I talked about that during our meeting there, that we need to change the curriculum. And I asked a question, what do we mean by quality education? Quality education, what is it? Is it the usual, you go grammar school system, you go and get 90%, 95%, 96% in the subjects? Is that what makes you, gives you quality? And I said, no. If you want to talk quality, we should be looking at the extent to which your education gives you skills, you know, and a knowledge that you can use to develop your country. Our problems are peculiar to Africa. So let's find our own curriculum that can help us solve our own problems. Let me give you an example. It used to be that, let's take the case of fishing. Some children have been going to fish, and they come and tell us they've been sold by their parents. So they bring NGOs, national drama. They go and arrest them, and then bring them back to their homes. 1 month later, they go back. What is it? Are we finding the real cause of it? And I was advising that, you see, if the people in the community want to do fishing, or fishing the predominant, why don't you have a fishing school in the community? People go to school, go and learn all the theory of even fishing. They go and fish in the afternoon, you know. So if it's kente weaving, why don't you introduce kente weaving into the class, in the curriculum? And kente weaving, you know, a lot of role can be played by mathematics there, because there's a lot of tessellation, patterns, and all those things. We can teach them that. Then they go and do the, what about Batakari weaving, pottery? All of those things can be brought into the curriculum. So that way we shall get the 1 billion child in school. Because you see, they go to school, they don't see any benefits.
And they leave.
They leave. So that they can bring some bread to the table for their parents.
Which is a lot.
You see,
so much.
Your parents are growing. They own the kente industry, kente whatever, fishing something. And they grow. And then you are going to school. And then you are not learning what they are doing. After a very short time, that industry will die. That will be the end of it.
Very interesting point made there by Professor Anku. Thank you so much for your time here. Congratulations once again as Varkey Ambassador. I hope that your academy accepts old people like myself.
We do anything for anybody.
Great. All right.
So hopefully, long as it is mathematics,
hopefully you'd see me there. Thank you very much. But we've been talking about his experience in Dubai recently for the Global Teacher Award. But definitely this conversation will be had more often until I'm sure you can get your heartfelt desire met.